so I'm cocky. From the back while I Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey. 6'2", dark skin, with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying, Lil Curtis. Yo. You know I gotta catch my flight.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you want to run the show as, a coach or an owner.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success and promoted to just go.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, lil' bruh. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, lil' daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Stop right, I'm on a trip. Blink at my VIP. And snack my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you discuss.
Ready?
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, where we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run it back.
You getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some clout around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change, just hoping to maintain. Or sipping, and playing with waste change. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive our gang straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had them shipping the Benzin. I was 16 eating dope with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't feed with that. So just run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run.
Cut!
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 9 to 5, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Share that G, put it front. Doing a lot, not a little. Something. Give me something. What should I go for that Enzo? I'm in the end zone, rocking that Kenzo. My thing Kindle. I'm beneath those triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my mans, a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing, I'm out. I get high till I can't. Sorry, mama, yeah, I nut. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt. So she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Audemars crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing, another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in the tank. I'ma pull up, so can't, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gon' do? 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 Up in up. What you gon' do? I'm on the Sony Live. We about to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I make the backyard feel like a stand. I make the trash car feel like it's a Bentley. Hanging like a Warhol or like a Banksy. And hit the stage, turn the people to family. I'm talking back then, you didn't know me. But you feel it now, acting like the homie. Talking about, let me know if you feel it right now.
Like that.
Can you feel it? Let me know if you feel it right now.
What's that?
We about to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son.
What's that?
I feel like money on the line. I said I feel like Kobe in his prime, man. Do it for the city, not the fame. I'ma keep it real, 100 grand. Back then, they really didn't know me. But right now, they acting like we're homies.
What's that?
Can you feel it? Let me know if you feel it right now.
What's that?
Can you feel it?
What? What? Here we go, tonight! Turbo set! Here we go! Like that! Like that! Here we go, tonight! Like that!
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight. Didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it. All about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough. Toying with them. Don't
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
What's that?
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been fed, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew that when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then, now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R's the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? See some more? See some more? See some
goes tonight. Turbo set.
Hey, wake up, shot
Here we go.
calling. Pay what
Turbo
I
set.
bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the
tonight.
eyes. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox. That's for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion. Straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Pyramids, break out the minutes from capital and now we straight out the sentence. They pay out, I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers, the Bay, watch the women. I don't meet your mate. Lord, please don't save them. Mind the bumps, I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. They cut that confetti, I'm running through it. Let's play that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on
Welcome
my
to
own.
Weekly Strategy. This shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent.
Proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic.
Set up practice reps for each position.
She ain't
As
even
these-
bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. Yeah, I'm so iconic.
This is your team profile. Choose focused players each week who will earn extra XP.
I'm so iconic.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Shared AG, put her friend. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone, wrecking that Kenzo. My Kindle. I'm beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my mans, a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing. I'm on.
This is the player card. Here you can. This is the development trait. Here are a player's motivations. How well you. This is the ability. This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes in-game objectives. Only X-Factor players have zone abilities.
I just pulled up in a tank. I'ma pull up just to stun. Can't, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gonna do? 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 Up in a what you gonna do?
I'm on a Sony lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guap. If I get it to pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rocks. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, the flow elevator, we facing my brad. You want the positive memo, cash. Red light, yellow light, green light, go. The events, I take the bank home. I won't keep quiet, I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend want me alone. My she's be your home, and I'm a businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer. Get Bucky a goner. Get Bucky a goner.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
this for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here with the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them things that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want the pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime, yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Cop Town, I'm talking that King Richard. It's like a movie, I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. It's all bark, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Well, let's roll the dice.
Piece of problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Sounding like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what that.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe,
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC, let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone.
Come on.
Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop and keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that pocket front.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Sounding like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what that.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Shook my, now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
That, to the, say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black, designer, say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich, big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, QU. Let's go, I'ma get. Unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'ma get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through in nippy crickets. I come through in moose be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and he's know who to play with.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. Sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come from free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon'
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Lions and the Giants on Thursday night.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico, with Greg Olsen about to embark on that journey that ends with the Super Bowl. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football's on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you what, for these teams and a lot of these young players, this is the start. Just like you said, this is a journey to making the roster, a journey to being there in week 1. And for a lot of these teams that have playoff hopes, it seems like small beginnings, but this is where those playoff dreams and ultimately those Super Bowl runs all get their starts.
This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Lions led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, to that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time, running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career playing in the NFL.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Detroit.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Defense. Automatic first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. He'll get about 2. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
That's taken in, and he's going to have a Lions first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. His kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke. And Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
Make no mistake about it, Mike. Even though these games might not mean a lot in the grand scheme of things, they certainly matter when it comes to the evaluation of these rosters. You just can't replicate these situations of live reps in practice. So what do coaches do? They give guys a little bit of taste in the preseason games. Can you separate yourself from the rest of the pack? I'm excited to see who steps up, who makes a case to snatch one of these roster spots over these next couple hours.
1st and 10.
Here we go, hey. Up, go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties, make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Jones to the air again. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Now the former Bill and Texan Devin Singletary. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now Jones on the bootleg. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Up the sideline, past midfield. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. He'll go play action. Oh, they are on him in a crash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready?
Throwing is Hooker. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready?
To throw, Hooker. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Lock out of the shotgun. He'll get this complete. That's Isaiah McKenzie. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Complete. Finds his man Hodges. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. From the gun, it's Locke. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
From the gun on 3rd down is Locke. And this one is pulled in. What a grab. And he will score. Isaiah McKenzie. Touchdown, New York. Now, Cano for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Man in motion is Smith. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Come on.
Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that won't help a lot. That is just a yard for that run. 3rd and long. Coming up.
Let's go now.
Hooker to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Smith.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. Hooker. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Automatic first down.
Now, Hooker. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Mustang 19!
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opening after this.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
19, 5 in. Ready?
Hooker. This one finds Peoples-Jones. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Detroit. Our run here with Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Here's Hooker. And that's going to be incomplete. But now a marker comes flying in late. Behind the line of scrimmage. Might we get a roughing the passer call here?
Automatic first down.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up first and goal. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Come on. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Badgley's extra point is good. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. This one, everything we could have hoped for at this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down.
Here we go, set.
Throw it. Lock. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
One final throw before the break. Connects with his big tight end, Manhurts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with first and 10. Here's Locke. Now a screen set up for Tracy. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Locke. This one is caught by Hodgins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Let's go now.
Throwing on second down, Locke. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play for the Giants. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
To throw on first and 10. They'll work now on second and 4.
Let's go.
Here's Locke to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Giants.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Get it! They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Hooker going to work from the pistol. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lock out of the shotgun. Whoa!
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giants 1st down. Here's Locke. This one is caught by Robinson. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. A 2nd down throw for Locke. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 15.
From the gun, it's Locke. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Here's a designed run. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Azeez Ojulari in on the tackle. Throwing is Hooker. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Into space. He's inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's John Kaminsky in on the stop. On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, it's hammer time. The Scottish hammer. Jamie Gillen on to kick as he is on to kick it away. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Lions offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
To throw, Hooker. Open man downfield is Smith. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Ready.
Hooker to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Back to the air one more time. Catch is made. That is Williams. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Catch is made by Wright. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
On the ready. Go.
Here's Gibbs. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Get it.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but
that one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Here's Badgley for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions go up by 7. 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. come up here, 1st and 10. Now Locke. Pass pulled in by Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Giants.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. McKenzie with the reception. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Locke to throw. He puts it up, and it's caught. Isaiah McKenzie. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead. On this drive, it starts with 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. Here's Hooker. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Now, this might not look like much, right? It's a simple check down to his running back to pick up modest gain. But this is the development this team is very excited. This young quarterback continuing.
That ball intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. to the air. It's locked. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. The Lions called their first timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Ready. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. Back to throw, Hooker. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
game.